Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, bro. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
He rolls to his right. Finds a man right side. And they stop him. He's marked out along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, he did a terrific job finding that out.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the air once more. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight ends.
3rd down, Jones to throw. This one's caught. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less.
To throw again, it's Jones. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 tight. 9. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 go.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw on third down. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up second.
Go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Now the PAT try coming up. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Raiders start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. This is our last play of the quarter. They run the counter to HN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second down behind the sticks. Taken in by Hill, right side. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
And the Dolphin first down.
Running left. Here's H-Hand. Well, the outside looked hazardous, but so is the middle. Only gets a couple. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up third and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
They send the tight end in motion left. Third down from the gun. Jones. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now Jones on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Thornton. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Lining up now to try the extra points. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Complete out to the right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Shaquille Barrett. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down run from Achane. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Going to the ground again on 1st. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd down carry for Achane. Jerks away from one. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Achane will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing now, Milton. Lasers this one deep. Brought in,
since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
On the ready.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready?
He's going to throw it again. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Get up. Rig alert. Viking 18. Go.
Third down from the gun. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense is starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Slot man in motion left. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, throw by Jones. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 44-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring back his 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers and the X-factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Milton back to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle, and they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This is Genty on second. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Mika Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
A 1-yard gain brings up
Hilton now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Things will be lacking my brush, so what are we lacking? I could point it down so much that's around, but that's out of
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go! Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. And up.
Milton now. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Ready,
Shotgun give here to Genty. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Milton. Chased out to his right. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down is critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Back to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Jones to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Ready.
He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. An extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Running in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these true explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Check, Bobcat.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away.